What's up, guys? We just made the final round video for the October 2nd, 2023 Yu-Gi-Oh! Remote Duel Tournament, and I'm here with Trevor, who just won piloting Tearlaments. Now, he's got a lot of spicy stuff in this build, a lot of different archetypes mixed into it, and it's definitely worth checking out. So let's see what you got here, Trevor, to show us the spice.
So starting off with Tearlament stuff, I'm playing 3 Rhino Heart. I just think 3 is correct because it's the best mill, and like it's a decent normal summon. It turns on all your back row, so I think it's a lot better than Diviner. 1 Sharon, 1 Havness, 1 Merly. Unfortunately, you can only play one of each. Surely that'll change soon enough. 3 Tearlaments Kashtira is also just one of the best mills in the deck, and a really good draw. Just helps you get mills going. 1 Diviner, mostly because of Cross Sheep. Being able to bring this back is really nice to send either millers or shufflers just for extra disruption. And then Exchange of the Spirit cards run Keldu, Medora, Kelbeck, and yugioh. These are just the best cards in the deck, like by far. They just do so much. They can provide a lot of interaction with milling, and being able to shuffle cards back can help
The
with disruption.
yugioh came in clutch in that final round. That was that
Oh
that
yeah,
last match
it like
against Ted.
got me for it. Was so nice. I'm on the Destiny Hero package just because this list is more Beatrice Turbo, and any of these get you to Beatrice with a tier name. I'm also on Dangers, 3 Nessie, and a Mothman. Just because they can help unbreak hands. Nessie can help you make Garura, and Mothman can help you make Mud Dragon, which is really nice. And then 1 Shaddoll Beast. This is just a really nice mill because getting an extra card can mean the difference in anything. Because a lot of the time, like you'll be left with nothing, and then one good draw can completely win the game just because everything in the deck does so much. 3 Druisworm in the main deck because of it's a level 6. It's the best Bestial because of Unchained, and it's also really nice because most decks will have a Dark in the Graveyard. Even Fluanderies will shifter you, so it's just really nice there.
That makes sense. The
On
send
the
is huge. Being
so
able to make it so you're not destroying them
oh yeah, also
and then
not
unchain.
triggering Unchained destruction effects is really nice.
Oh yeah,
Onto spells. 3 Planet. It searches a tier card. It boosts them all. It pops cards. It's insane. I don't know why this card's still at 3. 3 Scream. 1 Heartbeat. 1 Foolish Burial, and 1 Foolish Burial Goods. I'm not playing Terraforming because I cut it for Foolish Burial because I wanted to keep it at 40, and Foolish Burial Goods does the same thing and more. I'm on 2 Talents and Card Destruction. Card Destruction is really nice, just being able to like trigger everything. Like this card can unbreak hands so easily.
those are some big changes that I'm noticing from KT's deck profile. Is that you've got the card destruction, some dangers, and you don't have the King of the Swamp. It,
No, I was back and forth on King of the Swamp for a while. As much as I like being able to play Rokalos and Grapha, I just don't think they're worth the bad mills. It's definitely a lot more recent of a change, but I've been liking it so far. I think the board is strong enough without them.
okay, that makes sense.
And then for last, we have traps. So 2 Celiac and a Triva Karma. I was on Meta Noise for a while, but I ended up cutting it for card destruction specifically just because I wanted to keep the list at 40. And it just wasn't doing as much as I wanted it to. And that's it for the main deck. So on to the extra deck, starting off with the only tier limit fusion I play, which is Kaleido Heart. Rukalos you can't make without King of the Swamp, and I'm not on it. And honestly, a lot of the time you can just play Kaleido Heart control and win games off of that alone, just because this card does so much. On Garura to help with Beatrice and just being able to fuse tier names in Nessie. Mud Dragon of the Swamp, Destiny Hero Dangerous, and Dragostapalia for the fusions. I'm not playing Winda because I wanted to play a bit more Link monsters, and I think Winda was just the most cuttable one since the only Doll monster in the main deck is Beast. And then for Exe monsters, I'm playing Beatrice. It's kind of the heart and soul of the deck. You just want to make this every single time you can. Redoer helps you trigger tier names. Dweller for Unchained in the mirror match. Zeus just to help clear boards. And then Bahamut and Toad. I wanted some kind of like just hard negate since I'm not on Baron. And Bahamut Toad just seemed like the best one because it gives you an extra link material in Bahamut.
Yeah,
And
being
then
able to like
links. I'm
send any of like the aquas with the totally awesome is definitely got a good synergy.
It can come up if you want to keep the Toad on board. It's definitely come up before where I had to send an aqua from my hand so that I could use Toad as link material to make Sprint, so I could dump early with to fuse. But the only downside is that it sends for cost, so it doesn't trigger the tier names. But it has come up before.
Makes
So
sense.
for links, I'm playing Dark, Sprint, Crush Heap, and Underworld Goddess. Underworld Goddess, I've been like back and forth. I kind of wanted to play Appaloosa in this spot, but it came up today where I had to link off a Psychic and Punisher. So yeah,
I'm guessing that was against Grady doing
yeah,
the prime deck.
that deck is pretty cool.
Yeah, the
It just
Psychic
plays less
and
life points
Punisher could
though.
be insane doing one hit KOs. I saw him do that in a
Yeah,
few
I think it would have
matches.
gone up to like 8,000 attack if I didn't out it.
Oh wow.
That's it for the extra deck. Definitely less of a fusion deck than it used to be. Uh, I was tired of losing to things like D-Barrier, like just hard losing, so I wanted to play a bit more of a Link and like Exe deck.
That makes sense.
Onto the side deck, one crime. This is mostly here to get back banished names from like Bastille's post sighting. You almost never search this because you almost never have a monster in hand to like send. So it's really just here for the recursion effect. One Magnemite for things like Labyrinth and the Mirror, just stuff like that. Just gonna have an extra Bastille. And then I'm playing Necroworld, Banshee, and Zombie World for decks like Fluwonderies. It can also be good against Unchained. One Galaxy Cyclone for backward removal because you can banish it from the graveyard, spill, pop a spell trap. Three Kaijus for Pearly. These should be
Ooh,
Exe Encore, but I
okay,
don't
yeah,
have those yet.
that's fair. Yeah,
Gamma Steel and Aqua and Radiance of Dark to make Mud Dragon, which is the synergy with those.
I love seeing the kaiju's nonetheless. They my babies. I've been playing them for years.
They're nice. They're nice. Two Super Poly, just kind of like it's the rogue deck killer. Like it just auto wins a lot of games by itself. I want to play three in the future. I'll probably cut the Galaxy Cyclone for the third one. But yeah, it's just one of the better cards. And then for the weird engine I played, I'm playing three Rescue Ace Impulse and one Fire Attacker. So this kind of replaces Havness in the deck in a way, because this, if your opponent uses an effect, you contribute it from your hand to summon Fire Attacker, and then Fire Attacker says whenever they add a card from their deck to their hand, you can draw two and pitch one, which can help you trigger names. Like if you have a Kelbeck or a Guido in your hand, you just start popping off on their turn again, and it really does just feel like when you had Havness at three.
Oh wow.
Uh,
I
and
I
then the
haven't
last
seen
card
anyone do it
is
with the rescue ace. Is that like you'd say more of like a unique tech? It seems pretty good though when
I've
you
seen
say
it
it.
around a bit. I
You
know
see,
some people were testing it before, like Tearlament got killed on the ban list. Um, I just kind of thought it was neat. I know one of the lists from Dortmund was playing it, so I decided to try it again. It's actually been working pretty well. 9 times out of 10, Impulse is just baiting Ash, but that just means they're not ashing Sharon on your turn, which is nice.
yeah, that makes sense. I can see the synergy.
The last card is Volcanic Scattershot, which is my favorite level 2 extender, and there's absolutely no other reason you'd play this card.
Going for
But yeah, that's about it.
is that the burn one for
Oh yeah,
time?
I guess it does have an effect. When this card is sent to the graveyard, inflict 500 damage to your opponent.
Yeah, you get to burn them for game. That's pretty nice. All right, well, congratulations on winning the remote duel tournament again. Any changes that you will have done in retrospect? That
I think the big one is I want to play Appaloosa in the extra deck. so I'll probably cut Goddess for it because I know, especially in the last round, I had a lot of like extra bodies on my field, and if I was able to turn them into Appaloosa, I think the board would have been a lot better.
Okay. Any shout
And
outs before we close out here?
shout out to Eddie for helping me test the deck all week in preparation for a regional I went to. We didn't do that well, so we changed the list like completely, and now here it is. And then yeah, that's about it.
Oh, okay. Well, nice. Congratulations again. And until next time, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. And peace out.
Oh my god, Trevor actually won?
Damn, why you gotta say it like that?
All right. Yeah.
Just good.
Yeah. I really gotta give it to my day ones. Do it for my friendos. My grind, I'm feeling a crescendo. Why not? Give it everything I got. My whole team saying this my shot. Yeah, we got a bond, call it 007. My bar Slurpee in the summer, call it 7-Eleven. I used to hezzy with my cross, had him slipping in heaven. The reverend had to stop by just to check for possession. I don't need a reason, I just do it cause I'm blessed with it. Know your boy's dripping, got the sauce, yeah, I'm dressed in it. Even though there's talent on the team, I'm the best with it. Pressed with it, sticking out my chest with it, yeah. Whoa, that's crazy. Your friend's ghost, call them all Pat Swayze. Whoa, mind wavy, squad vibes like Jay.